My Scream 7 review. Spoilers ahead if you haven't seen the movie. Man, let me just start off by saying this was a little bit of a letdown. Now, going into Scream 7, I didn't have my hopes too high up, but after watching this movie, I just gotta say I expected a lot better. I think they had the right elements to do a good Scream movie, but they just ended up fumbling it so bad. For starters, the biggest mistake, and I think everyone will agree on, is the Ghostface reveal turning out to be Sydney's neighbor, Jessica. I mean, what were they thinking for the motive? This motive just felt bland and rushed. It's almost like they didn't know why she would end up being Ghostface, so they just gave her something random in order to tie her to Sydney. It almost felt like they forgot to write in who the secret killers were supposed to be, and at the last minute said, oh wait, let's just give it to these two randoms and Sydney's neighbor. I honestly think they shot themselves in the foot with this one. If this was supposed to be come to my movie because of nostalgia, then at least go fully into it and not just halfway. You had the option to actually do Stu's return, but instead you butcher it in order to do a AI plot twist that everyone saw coming. Honestly, I would have rather had Stu turn out to have been alive all these years and return instead of these ghost faces that we got. The new characters and side characters for this movie also felt like they were just straight for body counts. I barely felt bad when they died because we barely got to even spend any time with them. This movie just felt like they didn't know what to do with it. They didn't know if they wanted to pass down the torch to Tatum or if they wanted to keep Sydney and continue her story. The one good thing I will say about this movie is it did have some decent gory kills, but I'd rather have a good plot than just straight up kills because we need a high kill count to make up for a bad plot. But that opening scene was fire, no pun intended. I really thought that after seeing that this movie was going to be something good, but after that opening the movie just kind of went bland and it kind of showed that they didn't know how to continue Sydney's story. I wanted to give this movie the benefit of the doubt. It had some good kills, it had some good strengths, but overall I just felt like it was too bland and boring. They didn't know what they wanted to do with the plot. They just kind of sort of threw anything at the wall. I love Scream, it's one of my favorite franchises, but overall I think I'd have to give Scream 7 a 5 out of 10. But this is just my opinion, so let me know in the comments your rating for Scream 7 and don't forget to drop a follow.